Excuse me.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day as usual. We're back with another tier list, and I brought the two of the homies in here. You guys can catch these two guys on our podcast, Three Guys, One Discord. You can find us on YouTube or any podcast outlet. We are back. We definitely had a tier list because we love the 90s. What is this? 90s, early 2000s? Somewhere around there.
90 to like 2001, I think, maybe.
Now, we're going to try to... These are all goated. Oh, by the way, I'm joined with that guy, Squid,
Yeah.
and RC, two of the homies. How are you guys doing?
Good.
You guys
Doing good, man.
You guys
Yeah.
love cartoons? You guys cartoon
Fuck
fanatics?
yeah, bro. Grew up on that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
These are-
this guy.
These are some goats. I'm not gonna lie.
We have a good couple ones in here, man, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So
Shit that shaped me to who I am today, honestly, looking at this list.
cow and chicken.
Dude, count chickens. That's some other shit.
All right. Well, let's just dive deep into it because we don't want.
Oh, this is going to be so hard.
So, Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids.
Fuck Fosters.
I want to put it at A because
I was gonna say A tier. Yeah.
okay.
I have plenty of other ones I think are S, so yes, because we have to be smart about this. A.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't know this, Foster Home for Imaginary Friend has the most addicting sound that I've ever heard. If you listen to the intro, it will stick
intro?
with you. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum, dum. It sticks with you for days.
Bro, shit slaps.
All
And
right.
just the show in general is just fucking
It
incredible.
is a good
It's
show.
so good.
It is a good show. Do you guys ever go to the...
You'll never forget cheese.
Dude. Jesus fucking... Oh my god. Well, yeah. Mac and cheese. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Chocolate milk, bro.
I'm going to state this. I think this is the most S tier show that we have. Ed, and Eddie.
Oh,
Without a doubt.
yeah, 100%. That was one of the two shows that was my shit growing up. Actually, three, looking at this list.
Ed, and Eddie
Can
was
I-
so good. Go ahead, RC.
Can I say sheep is probably don't care? Like I have no fucking idea what that is.
Yeah, we'll go in order. We're gonna go in order.
Well, we'll get to
Oh,
it.
okay.
We'll get
but
to
I
it.
mean, we can put that.
It's your
there 'cause
first.
I don't give a
Hold
fuck
on.
about cheap either.
Everybody watching each other. This is Archie's first time. It's the first time we broke the seal with him. You know, we're trying to be
Oh yeah,
gentle.
sorry. I didn't know there was an order.
No, it's cool. I'm glad. last time we did it out of order. We actually picked the ones we thought were like the worst fathers. So,
Oh yeah, I don't know.
so but yeah, I mean,
For sheep though, I've never seen it either, so I don't know.
I
For those
remember
those who may argue with us, we're sorry, but this is all personal preference.
If you
and
have
we've never
clips or
seen it.
information of why, throw it in his chat. Like,
Like-
let us know why, because I have no idea what that show is.
I've never heard of it either. Yeah, so
we're like insulting a whole group of like 30 people that are like
someone's
sheep,
gonna get mad at us.
sheep in the big
Diehards.
sheep in the big city is revolutionary.
It was
all right.
ahead of its time.
So Ed and Eddie, though, definitely S. Easy win for Ed and Eddie.
So good.
Johnny Bravo.
So many hidden messages.
tier.
It's A tier.
B tier.
Dude, the
We're
when you watch it as an adult,
I haven't
it's a
seen it
different
as an adult.
show.
I saw it as a kid. I want to say
Yeah.
relatively, I want to go A, but I'm gonna go with B
Okay.
on this one. Just
No,
because-
I'm outweighed
I-
on that one.
No,
You
no,
both
no,
say
no,
A
no,
tier.
no,
and
no,
we're Gucci on
Johnny
that.
Bravo.
No,
It was
because
so
I'm
funny.
looking at these other goats, so that's why it's
I
B.
know. We got to be
But-
smart
got
about
you.
this.
But
I
Johnny
got you.
Bravo is a really good show. I really
It
liked
is.
it. But the idea that it just doesn't fit now into today's society.
I'm telling
no.
you,
Fuck
It
no.
would not.
rewatch it now as like an adult, and just his dialogue alone is from like how much shit he said that no one caught as a kid.
Agreed.
All the innuendos.
Yes, innuendos out the ass
Yeah.
Powder
because of who he was. I don't know how it even got greenlit.
Powerpuff Girls came out the same time as Ed, and Eddie. They came out in the same span. They were
Yes, they
released
did.
around the same time, like within months of each other. I want to say S, but I definitely think it should belong in A.
I'm going to say A tier. As much as I wanted an S, I see a couple other shit that might take its place, and I don't want to overshadow that.
Opera Girls was so good though. I'll give it A, but it if there wasn't many other ones, it would be S definitely because that show was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a good show. I really liked it. I remember getting butterflies whenever they kissed the boys.
Like, dude, so for those watching, if you check out our YouTube channel, Three Guys, One Plate, you'll catch our Halloween episode. Who were we?
The Rowdy Rough Boys.
The Rowdy Rough Boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, come on.
But yeah, it was definitely a good show. I definitely think it does deserve A, but it's close to S. All right. I think this is another S. What do you guys think? Billy,
No,
the
100%.
Grim Adventures of Billy and
Oh
Mandy.
yes.
I loved that show so much.
Oh God, dude.
It was
Who did you relate
everything.
more with?
Dude,
Billy,
Billy.
Mandy, Grim. You said Grim,
Well, yeah, RC named himself Grim. Yes.
but not based off the show.
I didn't name
No, not
myself.
off
That
the
was
show.
a nickname given, but it had nothing to do with this show.
No, but it would make sense. No, Billy, dude. I loved Billy. He was so stupid. It was great.
Well,
I related with Grim,
This is about going to
period.
cause some controversy right now.
I swear to God, Steven.
I know, and this might go on. Who was dumber,
Oh.
Ed or Billy? Ed with one D.
Ooh, Billy.
I don't know, man. Ed ate an entire fucking slide when he got pissed off.
I don't make him
This
dumb,
is true. This is true.
but I mean,
Ed.
I don't. I don't know.
I'm gonna go Billy.
Billy was pretty dumb. Like I watched a bunch of clips.
I feel like
you
it's
know.
two different levels of stupidity. I guess that's why.
Dude, if they were in a room together, I would love to watch a show like that. But
Billy
I don't
and
know.
Ed, that'd be a good show.
I'm gonna go with Billy for now because Ed
Yeah.
Ed had like when it came to Sarah and his sister and stuff, he was a good big brother. Billy was just a dumbass.
Yeah.
So I would say Billy.
Yeah, Ed had his epiphany moments versus Billy was just always stupid.
Yes.
Agreed. All right. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think S
Oh,
tier.
fucking
S
S.
fucking
S.
tier.
Shape-
right behind Ed, Ed, and Eddie in like
Dude.
order.
When I talked
Yeah.
about shaping me, it was those three S shows right there.
Yeah.
They shaped me like
The
Courage.
fucking ghoul used to scare the shit
No,
out of me.
no, not the ghoul. I'm gonna tell you this. It was King Ramsay of King Ramsay's Curse. The Return the
That dude,
Slayer.
yes.
My
that
favorite
fucking
episode.
thing.
Bro, we
Scared him.
forgetting about
Amazing.
Fred? The fuck?
No, we're not forgetting about Fred.
Fred was
We're
scary
talking
as
about
hell.
RC.
Yeah, no, there were so many good. They actually had to cancel the show because it was too scary. And I actually
But it was
agree
so good.
I loved that show.
That it was a scary ass show. It was legitimately, it was pretty scary.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
wild.
these three are definitely goated as S tier. Cow and Chicken. I want to say B.
A or B. It was
Yeah.
good.
I like.
I'm
Cow
going
and
B
Chicken.
tier.
Yeah,
I
just
liked
think-
it, but
yeah.
B tier.
It just
Yes.
doesn't like top Powerpuff or
It doesn't. It doesn't.
All right, Dexter's Laboratory. I want
Solid
say S.
B.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Well, it was great, but I think there's two other shows on here that I think deserve S.
Yeah, I'm kind of with him that it's a hard play because
A
there
or
are
B,
for
but not S.
There's for a fact one show I see out of the next listing that is significantly top over Dexter.
All right, I'm gonna put it A. Then.
I'll give it A, man. I'll give it A straight.
Dude.
Yeah, no, I'll give it A.
I just
but
I just
not
said
S.
B because of the other ones that we have on here that
Okay,
I don't
right.
I don't think should be lower than S or A. There's two shows.
What about this one? I've never Evil Con.
So
C or D.
I
don't remember
watched it.
I don't remember.
I watched it before. It was I don't want to say a direct spin-off of Grim and Mandy or Billy and Mandy, but it was the same art style, and I think it had something to do with the series. I would say C or D. It was okay. It was kind of funny, but it
Always
wasn't
put
the
in-
same.
It's put in Don't Care.
Okay.
Yeah. Grim and Evil. I barely
C.
remember this.
I remember it, but I
C.
never watched it. I would say
C,
give it
I'll
C.
go with RC.
It wasn't a Don't Care because it's actually a decent show, but it didn't overshadow any of the other ones.
All right, K and D.
A and D is a B or an A.
I'll give it A or B. A. It was a great show. It was such an invented idea. It was funny. It had so many different like things, especially with the fact of the adults being the evil people. It was great. And then the teenagers being a whole nother story.
A. Yeah, I'll give it.
I'll give it
The
A.
writing for K and D was really solid because it had so many layers to it.
They did. That's what I'm saying.
There was
Like,
so like a lot of subliminal style of shit in that.
But I will give it A because I see there's another S in here. I Am Weasel.
don't care.
I'm gonna put it as B because I liked it. It was good. It was
I don't
I'd
remember
say
this.
can we meet in the middle on C then? Because I'm gonna
okay.
C, he doesn't care, and you want B.
I don't
say we meet
remember
in the
that.
middle.
Yeah, it was I Am Weasel. I are Baboon.
I know the show. It was kind of dumb. It was real like high at 2 a.m. kind of show. So
right.
Those are good shows.
Robot Jones. I don't really remember that show. I've seen it.
no idea
See,
the show.
See, it was good, but it wasn't anything compared to the other stuff.
Mike, Lou, and Og. Do you remember that show?
Bro, A or B, that was the shit.
I have
I love
no
that
idea
show.
what that fucking
It
show
was
is.
about 3 people that were stranded on a island.
Yeah, they were stranded on an island, but it was great. It was such a good show.
I'll put it as B because I don't think it shaped me in any way. Or
No, but it was
Yeah,
good.
It was
I
a
have
good
no
show.
idea what it is.
Okay.
All right, the next, I definitely think this is an S tier.
S.
This is the other one I was talking about. S
period.
tier. Yes.
Yeah. Samurai Jack all the way.
Samurai Jack is such a good show. Do you remember when he lost? He lost like one
Dude.
fight. He lost to a fight. I haven't seen the new season that they came out with.
I haven't
Yeah, they
seen it,
did.
but I
They
need to.
did a reboot, right?
Yeah, they. brought
It was
back.
like it was like years later. It's like a continuation.
But
I
the,
don't think it was a
okay,
reboot.
okay.
yeah, but the whole story of
Well, I
him,
guess it could be considered a reboot, but it was
like-
years later.
time travel and like going after one monster, but like he did lose a battle. He lost a battle. He like tied with the one with the kilt and the machine gun leg. He like tied with that, and I remember thinking that was such an epic fight between them two.
That show was amazing.
It's definitely a good show. I recommend anyone. All right,
Hence why I said there's a couple shows left. K&D and Samurai Jack were the ones that I said are like possibly S that
Yeah.
I had to really contemplate those two. Samurai Jack was an S, no argument. K&D
This
was
next one-
flexible.
This next one's Time Squad.
I
Time
don't.
Squad.
I remember it. I would say C.
So-
I don't really
so-
remember it
so-
too much.
So Time Squad was about a kid that was really good at. He loved history, and he worked in this time like spot. It's been a while since I've seen it. And he had an adult and a robot that would go back in time to fix things that happened in history. So there was like episode where like Benjamin Franklin didn't fly the kite. So they had to like make him a kite and shit like that. Like little things like that. They'd go back in time and fix things. And for a good while, growing up, and I can't remember it now, but maybe like in my teens, they actually gave some very historical facts that I used like in my like high school that actually was
Okay.
like valid. But I honestly don't think anyone remembers it. I think the
Hey.
voice for Invader Zim was the kid. I'm not
Well,
sure though.
Fucking loved Invader Zim.
Yes, I'm gonna say this. You rate it where you want. I'm
Yes.
great with that.
Yeah. Me and him don't.
Just-
Me and him
We'll
don't
go
know
with the-
it, so it's
My
either
bad.
gonna be a D or a C. Yeah.
I'll put it at C because I wanted it at B because
That's fine. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So
Lou, and
rate it however
Og
you want.
kind of go back. So let's go ahead and order these real quick. On S, let's go start from the bottom. We don't give a shit, so leave it there. Grim and Evil, I Am Weasel, and Robot Jones. Which one would go in the top, or like put these in order? I just want to look.
I would say Grim and Evil
Exactly how
Robot.
they are.
Oh yeah, yes. I don't know.
I
I don't remember
Oh, I do
Weasel
remember-
too much,
Yeah, I remember Robot Jones, kinda.
but I remember Robot Jones more. That's why I said maybe flop Weasel and Robot Jones, but I never saw Weasel, so I can't say anything against that.
Yeah.
I think
B's
B.
fine. I think Johnny Bravo over Cow and Chicken.
I was like, the only thing is flipping Cow and Chicken and Johnny Bravo, but yes, B's
Yeah.
fine.
Even at that, I still prefer Johnny Bravo.
Um,
A is fine.
what
I think.
What?
K and D needs to go. Well, Dexter's Lab needs to go right here.
Bro,
Okay,
No,
K&D
no,
Powerpuff
no, no,
Girls.
without
right
a
here,
doubt.
and
I
Powerpuff
think
goes right here. This came out the
I
same
think-
thing.
Powerpuff goes first over Foster's.
really?
Yes.
Foster's.
No, I agree.
Okay,
Foster's actually
so
should be in the back.
For me,
Well-
for me,
Go ahead.
that order right there is perfect. Because I didn't really care for Foster's. I didn't watch it enough. It was a good show when I did get to watch it, but I didn't watch it enough for it to make that semblance on me like I did those other three.
You know what? I'll give that because I recently rewatched a Powerpuff Girls episode, and it was the one with the broccoli. It's my favorite episode.
Yeah, I
Fucking
watched a
hilarious.
lot of Powerpuff Girls. I watched a lot of Dexter when Candy was on. Because weirdly enough, when Candy first came out, it was on Cartoon Network a lot, and then it slowly started to fizzle out because it wasn't getting the ratings they wanted. So I guess they started taking it off, and I stopped watching it. Period, because they didn't put it on anymore.
But then it picked back up. Like, they went on for a good minute.
I guess by that point, I was no longer watching.
Okay.
I honestly want to move K&D in front of Dexter's Lab because just think about like every episode had an acronym. Like remember Bra? It was bad. It was
Dude, it
Ready Armor.
Dude.
Like
they
like-
were ahead of its time with Candy.
They
dude,
really
yes.
did good work on that. Move, fucker. There we go. Wouldn't move. All right, this order to the top.
Dude, S.
Edit
the
editing
only-
stays. That's
I think you need to flip Samurai Jack and Grim Adventures. That's
I
it.
was gonna say either Samurai Jack needs to be a little higher in that list. I don't know which one I'll flip with. Actually, no, that's perfect. That's perfect.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Because Ed and Eddie was great, Courage was amazing, Samurai Jack was amazing, like, Grimm was amazing too. But I always watched Ed and Eddie, Samurai Jack, or Courage more than Grimm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely Courage and Ed and Edney, I think, are in the perfect spot because
And
they're
speaking
yeah, those are the best.
me personally, I would flip Ed and Courage, but that's because I watched Courage so much. But that's just me.
RC, what do you think? I'll let you decide on that.
Because I'm a horror fan. I loved Courage. It's what spiked my horror
No,
interest.
no. Ed and Eddie is the top. It reigns supreme. Now, I may have a different opinion here that I would flip Grim Adventures and Powerpuff Girls.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I don't know,
No,
Grimm.
really.
Grimm had some freaking hilarious.
I didn't.
and,
I
like,
watched Powerpuff Girls more than I did Grim Adventures. Grim Adventures
Do you
is
not
good,
remember
but
Dracula? Oh, he's so funny.
Oh, he.
but that's what I mean. I would flip those two just because I watched more Powerpuff Girls.
I would.
I get that.
would rather just move Powerpuff Girls up to S.
I'll
Be-
give it.
yeah, just call
I'll
it even.
I'll
yeah,
give it.
yeah,
I'll give
because
it.
Grim Adventures and Powerpuff Girls, they both have very like. Do you remember the Halloween special for like Billy and Mandy? Like it was so good.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
That's probably why.
You remember the bop of the Brain song with Billy and Mandy?
No.
No, I don't, dude.
You don't remember that?
remember. I have
Was
a
it like-
fucking head injury. I don't remember half this shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm
you
lucky I
fucking-
remember these fucking names.
Yeah, that's why you can't see straight.
Right.
You're talking about like the freaking. There was an episode. I think it was like a giant brain or whatever in the road, and there was like, it sang the most fire song ever. It was so good.
I will
And
say.
Billy and Mandy.
I will say that both.
And then
these-
the one who shall not be named, dude, Lord Moldy Butt. Like, let's go.
Lord Multiplayer.
I will say these two shows have very cool intros. Like not intro like songs,
Yeah.
but like the way they start. So Billy and
Yes.
Mandy was about them, like Grim came to kill Mandy's hamster or Billy's hamster, and
Yeah, and they beat him.
Then he lost at a game of Limbo.
Yeah,
Was it Limbo?
It was Limbo.
I think it was Limbo.
It was Limbo, and because of that, he has forever. He's like basically like has to always
Servitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the fact that fucking Billy's mom legitimately goes psycho because of Grim being there, and everybody else is cool with it.
Yeah. She
And her
goes
mom-
batshit. And...
Dude, batshit crazy.
So,
Like, there's like 2 episodes worth of it. It's fucking hilarious.
And the intro for Powerpuff Girls is basically a scientist made an accident, hit chemical X, poured the liquid in there, and now
Dude, the
has
beat,
yeah. So
the beat's fire.
Couldn't follow fucking directions.
yeah, so I definitely think that the intros are really good.
It was not
Proper
an OSHA.
chemical safety and
It was
MSDS
not.
sheets.
It was not an OSHA approved work site.
Yeah, he didn't even go to the MS. He didn't even go to the MSDS to like verify like the chemicals. He just said, "Nope, got
Oh,
kids."
shit.
You know what? This one's an X.
Why would you have a full-blown laboratory in your garage? I have questions. I have questions.
Hey, but he was a good father. Okay.
He was a good father. I'll
With
give him
that
that.
being said, guys, here's the tier list for the Cartoon Network one. I actually agree with this 100%. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
same.
I'm when I post it on Twitter, I'm curious who's gonna be like shitting on it. So I'm very excited to see.
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get shit for the sheep. I fucking watch it. I call it right now. We're gonna shit on for the sheep.
With that being
Either
said,
that one. It's either gonna be that one or Robot Jones. I'm calling it now.
I
It's
think
one of
Robot
those two.
Jones is probably gonna be a big one. There's probably like Robot Jones lovers out there. But well, with that being said, guys, thanks guys for joining me. I appreciate the feedback on this list and helping me because this list is hard. Most
Yeah.
of these I really want to put like K&D, Dexter's Lab, Foster's, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, all at S tier. But we can't
Yeah.
do that because we can't.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
Yeah, we got it's relative to all the shows that are there. With that being
Yeah.
said, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to follow the YouTube channel and make sure to follow us on the podcast. 3 Guys One Discord. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Later, y'all.